lot of my inspiration comes from old books. Of course, a lot of stuff on the internet, but I find that everybody's looking at stuff on the internet. And to sort of break outside of what everyone else is looking at, you have to dig pretty deep. Additionally, I go to a lot of art galleries, a lot of museums, and art is always the forecast of what's to come in popular culture. And I want to be at the forefront of what popular culture is going to be. So within that, I need to pull from everything that is within the zeitgeist at the moment that is about to explode and really help propel that for the artists. So they are one of the first people that are working with these new aesthetics or new dialogues. So with every project that I work on, album cover-wise is a little bit different. But with this Muse Simulation Theory album cover, I started off doing sort of a loose Photoshop mock-up here, which admittedly looks terrible. And the point is that I'm bringing somebody else on who's going to execute the design in the style that I want. It's a spacey scene, there's a dark background, that was important. Matt holding these glasses up was an idea, sort of referencing some 80s sci-fi movies. So I got this very loose sketch back, which, as you can see, is kind of like a napkin sketch. Moving on, you can see this next image over here was kind of getting a little bit closer to how the album actually looks. You know, there's certain elements like the Lamborghini is flying the wrong way. I really wanted it to come out of emanating from the center point of the band and kind of jumping out of the album cover almost. And then finally we get down to this last sort of pencil looking black and white version where we've kind of nailed in everything, how it's gonna look, and we start getting into shading, and that's how we get to this cover, which you know, you can see all the steps that came out here. I think the process of the album took about 2.5 months, I would say. And this was a unique project in that I was working on the album cover, the packaging, merch ideas, face filters for social media, and the tour design all at the same time. And they were all kind of informing one another. So another amazing addition that we added to the tour was we created an arcade that went in to every city that this tour was on. It was kind of a special VIP experience, or an add-on that you could do. And this arcade was unlike any other. While it looked like an 80s arcade when you first arrived, all the arcade consoles were actually virtual reality games. And Microsoft contacted us to help develop these Muse specific games, and it was an amazing experience. Microsoft really came with so much energy and really wanted to push the boundaries of what had been done in VR and VR gaming, and especially creating an arcade was next level. So we were incredibly excited to work with so many people from Microsoft in culture to all the developers that helped build this, and it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I think one of the greatest things about my job is being at the show and to really see the way that an effect, an illusion I create, some pacing in a show can really surprise people, shock people, freak people out, make people laugh, is such an amazing experience. And getting to collaborate with amazing musicians and artists and create something that has a big impact on thousands of people.